wondering whether you couldn't give us a sense of how you're feeling, whether you feel like you're going to be ready to go by Sunday, and how close to full strength you might be if you do play.
Feeling great, but I'm still working out with the training staff for Rick, and just going over everything so I can have a chance and possibly, go out there and feel 100% or 95 or 85, wherever I get at by Sunday. But feeling pretty good, very optimistic, but having good practices. So hopefully I can go out there and have fun and play.
Next question will come from Sam McDowell with the Kansas City Star.
Hey, what's up, Sammy?
How you doing?
You talked a lot in the offseason about the fact that your goal the rest of your career was going to be to chase Super Bowls rather than money. I'm just wondering, at what point did you get to that mindset in your career, and why? What do you think drove you to that?
It's hard to keep coming back year after year, and not saying getting stats is easy or it's too hard, but ultimately, I think the person that I am, I love to win. And I love the game while we play this game is to win Super Bowls. It's not for stats. It's not for fame. It's not for myself to go out there and care about sacks, catch balls. I think it messes up the person that I am when I focus on that. And I think I'm a driven person as far as teammates. And I put my teammates first. And I want to win. And I think early in my career, I wasn't like that. I was that guy that I wanted the ball, even if we was losing. I wanted the ball every time. And I'm not saying I'm not like that, but I know how to control that. I'm older now and understand the team goals and what we're trying to do and what type of team I'm on. And, and so far, as I said, 3 years I've been here, we have the opportunity to play in Super Bowls. And I think that's what it's about.
Next, we'll go to Vic Carucci with the Buffalo News.
Hi, Sammy. In along those lines, how blessed, fortunate do you feel when you look at where your career, how it began and where you began to find yourself playing in a second Super Bowl in a row? And besides the maturity that you're talking about, I think that's the right word. Your game, how it's developed through time, if you could walk me through
that. Just gotten better in every area of my game, running routes, blocking, just knowing what the game is about. And that's about going out there playing for your teammates, going out there pushing and doing whatever the job is to get the win. I think that has helped my mentality on and off the field, with just being that type of guy that is not thinking about himself and not being selfish. And just being on one of the best teams in the world, I think that's the biggest part of it. You learn so many different things because you're around so many stars, and you get to see how people are, and you get to judge yourself and kind of, help yourself as far as put things in perspective. I could have been on any other team, and getting 1,000 yards and losing. And the perspective here is I'm on a great team, and I'm winning. And when you look back at it, or I look back at it. And, if I take a job, ESPN, whatever it is, I can say that I have 2 or 3 rings and I have that to back it up. And I ain't got it. And I might don't have the stats and the 10,000 yards in the Hall of Fame, but I can say, man, I have 2 rings, or I have 3 rings, or I have 4 rings. And I think that puts everything in perspective. We talk about being on the championship team and a winning team.
Next, we'll go to Nancy Armour with USA Today Sports.
Morning, Sammy. Travis said after the AFC title game that playing with the Chiefs has helped him grow both as a person and as a player. And since you've been with him the last couple of years, I'm just wondering what changes you've seen in him and, how you've seen him progress both personally and professionally.
I think Travis is a great dude all around, an energy guy. And I've been here 3 years with him. I wasn't with him early in his career, so I can't really judge how he was then. But I can say when I got here, he's been welcoming. He's been a great dude to help me on the field, and just a great, leader. I think that's what you need on a team like this. And haven't seen any unselfish acts or anything. He's number 1 in all these statistics and touchdowns and receiving yards. And I think he just won an award, but you don't see the work that he put in on the field, or you don't see the other side of a type of dude he is. He's a good dude, you know what I mean? And you got a lot of great guys a lot of good guys is not like that. And I can say that he's definitely, as advertised he is, he's a professional, but he also bring that energy. He's still a kid. And we go out and have fun together.
Go to Mark Topkin with the Tampa Bay Times.
Hey, Sammy, what does it mean to be playing a Super Bowl in Tampa, close to home, obviously? How much family will be able to be here, and how special will that be being back in Tampa?
Definitely something special. I think it's the second one that's in my hometown, and not in my hometown, but in the state of Florida. We won it last year, and hopefully we can get the job done again. And just something special. My family can come down and watch the game, hopefully. And you know what I mean, just to be in the state of Florida in general, and that atmosphere is definitely gonna help me as far as playing football in Florida in high school. So my body whatever is going on my body now should be gone when I hit Florida. So I can go out there and have fun and play around.
Next will be Jerron May from WJPZ FM.
Hey, Sammy, I want to take you back a little bit. So during your final year at Clemson, you played at Syracuse. You put up 126 yards and a touchdown in that game. So what kind of memories do you have from that game specifically, and where does the Carrier Dome rank among the stadiums you've played in terms of loudness and just like overall coolness?
That was the first time I played in a dome, so it was actually pretty cool. I would rate it probably 5 or 6 because there's no one else I feel like have a dome or inside facility. But the most memorable plays, I think I caught a 92-yard touchdown. Probably one of the biggest plays of my career. Ty just threw it out there, and I kind of sped up and ran it down and caught it and scored it for a touchdown. And I would say that's probably the most memorable thing.
Next, we'll go to James Palmer with NFL Network.
Sammy, so much of what Pat does is when he's on the run, you know that. What type of advantages do you guys get when he's on the move within your offense?
Something special. Anytime you get outside that pocket, you just know it's going to be a big play. Whether it's coming from Trav, myself, Tyreek, D-Rob, McCole, Daryl, just about anybody, Pringle, you just know he's going to launch the ball and give us a chance. And I think that's the unique ability that he has that a lot of quarterbacks doesn't have. He's going to save us some time to get open, whether we're going deep, whether we're coming up, whether we're scrambling mode. No matter what, I think we always have a shot or opportunity to get that ball. And I think that separates this team, this offense from a lot of other guys that can't scramble or can't ad-lib and make plays with their legs. And I think he's been doing a great job this year with prolonging plays and throwing it downfield and giving us a chance.
Next, we'll go to Eric Lunston with ESPN.
Hey, Sammy. Patrick just spoke about his advancements in taking shorter gains and not just unloading the ball down the field every time. What have you seen from his development the last few seasons there?
Something special. If you have watched this season, he makes it look so easy. When you look at the offense, he's just calm, he's relaxed. He's a little bit more, serene. He's just kind of like out of his mind, just picking and choosing where he want to throw the ball. You never see him get rattled. You don't see the eyes going like this. You just see a calm guy that's kind of like controlling the game. And I think that's what has taken this offense to a whole different level. Guys line up and think, oh, Coach Reed and the offensive guys just want to go deep, and they have all these gadget guys and all this craziness. But we have a group of guys that play the game the right way, whether we going deep, whether we running the ball, whether we going short, whether we taking 16 plays, 18 plays to score, whether we taking 3 or 4 plays to score. I think we have an offense that understands now if we just do the little things right, we can't be stopped. And I think, this whole season without me, they've been doing the right thing. And, if you look at Pat's games, he's just been taking what the defense giving him, dunking it down, or you want to come up, let's go deep. And I honestly love it because you don't have to scrum it as much. I don't have to be like, hey, don't scrum and get hit so much. And he's been doing a great job.
Next will be Ben Spiegel with the New York Times.
Sammy, beyond all the speed that you guys have, what is it about the offense and how Andy and Eric kind of like things that sort of enables you guys to get so many yards after the catch?
I think it started from the week. They harp on catching that ball, getting upfield, all that juking and stuff is fun, it's cute. But jet upfield, get as many yards as you can, play smart, get down when you need to. But I think that starts with also timing, with getting the ball out your hands, Pat getting the ball out his hands, creating space for us to, get upfield and make those moves. And just great coaching. I think from this early season, that's what we harped on. If you watch this season, we have so many guys. I think Travis probably #1 guy in the league that he's catching the ball and he's splitting guys, or he's running for an extra 30, 40 yards. I think that's what we focus on because we didn't have all those deep shots this year. We don't have Tyreek going over top every single game 3 and 4 times. We have guys that let us play underneath. And I think we've been doing a great job with catching that ball and, running upfield and making extra yards and plays. And I think that's the testament to the next step that this team have taken. Whatever defense give us, we're going to optimize it and go out there and play our best and get the yards that we need to get.
Next, we'll go to Alvin Whitney with CNN Sports.
Hey, Sammy, thank you for your time, man. You know how tough it is to win one Super Bowl, and even though you guys make it easy you make winning look easy. Talk about what the experience of going back to back. Describe what that feeling would be.
A dream come true. Like you said, no one ever did it. And to do it again and, hopefully again, that's something that no one in the world can take from the Kansas City Chiefs or the players or the organization. I think to have a season like last year again, to come back and have a better record and be in this same situation is something that a team can't even think about. And we have did it again. And I think if we just, go out Sunday and have fun and don't think about anything and do what we did last year and play for each other, play fast, play great, play with passion, hopefully we can bring that trophy back here. And I think that's, like I said, it's a dream come true. I don't think too many teams have the opportunity to do what we have been doing, something special.
We'll go to Hal Habib with Palm Beach Post.
Sammy, earlier on, you talked about how your philosophy changed from, not chasing the money, but chasing the ring and what's really important to you. I'm wondering, how did you arrive at this point? Was there a moment, a season, a person who helped you get to this point and realize what's really important?
Yeah, just early on in my career, I feel like I was so caught up into numbers, so caught up into stats, and I don't think I'm that type of person. I think I'm more of a team player, and I've always been that way. And things always seem to work out for me as far as when I was in high school and college with getting yards and stats. And you get in the NFL, it's a lot of stuff that's involved as far as money, and you think you should be getting all this stuff because they're paying you so much or whatever the case may be. But money, the more money you get, the more problems. And I feel like, you can't focus on the money. You got to focus on your passion, your dreams, and what got you here, and why you love the game. And money is not the reason why I love the game. Do I love money, and do I need more and want more? Everybody want more, and I would definitely say I don't put the money first. I put where I'm at peace at and where I can go have fun and enjoy myself. And I think I've been enjoying myself when I focus on football and not the other aspects of the NFL. And I think my parents helped me out a lot. A lot of my friends, a lot of my people that was in my life just helped me just have different perspectives as of now. Yeah, I want to have 1,000 yards and 12 TDs, but I also would trade that to be in the Super Bowl. I also would trade a little less money to be in the Super Bowl and be on one of the best teams to where I'm not going home and having depression problems or just thinking like, man, I need to get 100 yards every game, or I need to score 2 times every game, or I need more money. I'm in a situation where I'm at peace and I understand that I don't have to do it all. I can just sit back certain games and be like, hey, man, I ain't got to catch a ball, but I'm out here playing and having fun and running around. I think that's important for me to, keep my sanity and have fun with the game.
Next, we'll go to Nate Taylor with The Athletic.
Hey, Sammy, good to see you. With everything, good, man, I'm doing well. I want to take you back to the Super Bowl parade and kind of the idea of that's when you guys really started to commit to running it back. Just from then to now, how, I guess, proud are you to have this moment, and what's it like to get the chance to actually achieve what you guys set out way back then?
I mean, we all talked about it, and it was a joke, run it back, and everybody we brought that slogan here, and then, when the season starts, you're like, oh, shucks, this is really happening. We really doing it again. We're doing it in a different way, at a different pace, with different guys, with a different mentality. And I think that's what is the important part. Everybody made their mind up, from the coaches to the organization to the players. Say, hey, man, we're going to do this again. We didn't fall off. We didn't hang up our bags and say, man, we did it once and that's it. Man, I got it one time. I think everybody had a different mindset coming in and say, man, hey, let's do it again. And I think if we win again, and if I have an opportunity to come back, whatever the situation be, I think it'll be the same thing. And I think that's what it's about, winning and winning championships. If it's not about that, and if that's not the goal, then why are you playing football? And I think we all got that figured out, and we want to win championships.
Next, we'll go to Joey Knight with the Tampa Bay Times.
Sammy, this is a homecoming for Byron Pringle. I just wanted to ask you, in your opinion, from what you observe, what's his greatest skill? What's the best part about his game?
I think Pringle is a little bit like myself. He doesn't care about all the other stuff, catching the ball. He's out there playing his behind off, playing with passion, trying to do everything in his might and his willpower to win. And it's nothing greater to go out there and, every game, I've been sent out just watching this man optimize and maximize every opportunity, catching balls, finishing, running the kickoff back, I think, on Buffalo. He's just been doing his thing, and I'm happy for him. And hopefully he can go down there and have a couple of big plays in the game. I'm pretty sure he'll have a lot of family there, and make some big plays.
Next, we'll go to Adam Kilgore with the Washington Post.
Sammy, from the perspective of a wide receiver, what to you is most interesting or impressive about the way Travis Kelce goes about getting open from the tight end spot?
He's just unique. I think he does a lot of stuff that's outside of tight ends and more on the wide receiver standpoint. But he just knows the pace of the game. He knows the defenses. He knows what routes, what rates, what speeds are on him at. And he's just a special player. I think if you look at my game and his game, it's kind of similar, with just knowing exactly what to do at the right times, and from blocking to cutting people to putting his body on the line, to changing pace and routes, to everything they do, man, is special. And you do not see it around the league from a lot of guys. And he know when to turn it on, when the moments to just bring that energy in the huddle. And he got it figured out. And I think that's why he's professional. And I think that's why he's one of the best tight ends in the league, and the best tight ends that I've been around. And one of probably the best players that just got a feel for the game, got a knack, and just understands football and take coaching. I think that's the critical part. He's not in his mind the best player, but he is the best player, which that make him even better. I think that's why he's in this position to be the best tight end that ever walked this earth, and score the most touchdowns and score the most and have the most yards. And he's something special.
Next is Soren Petro from WBC Kansas City.
Sammy, there's conversation. Some of the old Bucs players have been talking about the days when they ran into the greatest show on turf, the Rams, and that the way they counteracted their great passing game was to rough them up. Was to make sure you hit them hard, make sure you maybe jammed at the line of scrimmage. If that's when teams go about that, like you've heard that before, other teams have talked about it. Why is it you guys have been successful beating it? What is the key to beating that kind of approach to you guys?
I think the approach that everybody have been kind of bringing this year. We have been getting everybody's top, best, the defense, from special teams, from every area of football. We've been getting everybody best, and from every team we playing. So we can have everybody best shots. All shots been thrown of us. Guys taking cheap shots, guys trying to fight us. We have taken on the world, and I think that makes us who we are, Kansas City Chiefs. I think that makes us the best team in the world because we have taken on, you win a championship and you come back and everybody's at your head. So I think we have went through that experience of like knowing what we're going to get from teams and having a mindset, come out here and play the game the way it's supposed to be played. And let's go out and have fun. We're trying to win. We're not trying to hit the hardest. We're just trying to get the dub, and I think that's the most important thing.
Next is Alec Lace from First Class Fatherhood.
Sammy, what's doing? Congratulations. My show focuses on fatherhood and family life. What do you enjoy most about being a girl dad? And are you going to be trying for the boy?
I think girls is something special. You get to go home and they have the most nurturing energy. Some days you don't have good days or you have bad days, just life. And I can leave this job. I can leave my hobby and go home and have two beautiful girls just laying beside me. And it's amazing. They lift me up. They're there to nurture me. They're there to help me be better in life. And they're there to help me be a better person. I think when they came on this earth, they changed my life, and I love them. And definitely would love to have a boy though, somebody I can grow up and hopefully raise another me and hopefully play football and be in the league and do great things in this world. But definitely love that. But man, I love my girls and they're special, and they help me be a better person, better man, and they keep everything in perspective for me.
Next is Eric Wilson from WKII 1070 AM.
Hey, Sammy, I appreciate the time, man. Thanks for doing this.
No problem.
I just wanted to ask you, as a man who's kind of been on several different teams, you started in Buffalo, you went to the Rams, and now you're in Kansas City. It was kind of if you ask me, good, better, best when it came to quarterback now. But for you and Greg, what has he done to help impact, you as a wide receiver and make you better?
I think the mental aspect and getting the best out of me. Certain days, all of us have our days where, man, we don't want to do it or we're just feeling away. He know how to still get the best out of me, and I think that's really critical. Exactly, like fighting through whatever injuries that I've been battling. When he comes to me every day, man, mentally how you feeling, spiritually, and that shows me that he cares a little bit, and very important to me. I'm a guy that need that love and that tough love also, but just every aspect, running full speed off the ball, being a blocker. I think everything a coach can probably help you with as far as on the field and off the field. He's been there helping me during this season.
We have time for just a couple more questions here. Next, we'll go to Len Jennings with KMBC.
Hey, Sammy, a couple quick questions. First off, this is back-to-back Super Bowls that you are playing close to home at Fort Myers. Is it a lot different from last year compared to this year? I mean, with the family commitments, and is that better, not worse? What are your thoughts on that?
Wait, say that again?
I'm sorry, you're playing closer to home. You probably had a lot more family commitments last year in Miami compared to this year with COVID? And I just wasn't sure if there was a huge difference that you noticed.
Same routine. I just think, with COVID, man, I don't want to put anybody under that situation where they go to the game or be down there, they get sick. So definitely a smaller crowd, definitely being more smart as far as with my kids coming. I don't want too many people around them. So going to have some family there, but not like 30 or 40 people, which is pretty cool. I think they can watch it on TV or watch it at the house and get the same feeling. But, just I think they're going to be proud for me either way, whether they're there or not.
And our last question will come from Adam Tyker with ESPN.
Hey, Sammy, you're in the last year of your contract, obviously. Just curious, looking ahead to next year, what are your thoughts about staying here? Would you like to stay? Do you feel like it'll happen eventually? And would you maybe take a little bit less to stay here than you could otherwise make going somewhere else?
You never know. I would say, man, let's win this Super Bowl and see what my head be. I think I make better decisions when things are right. And I think we win the Super Bowl, definitely be something to think about. And definitely will be something to talk to my wife and my kids back. To my kids and think about coming back. But you never know. Would I love a third ring? For sure. But I think it'll be definitely something to think about as far as my future and what I want to do as far as coming back. I would definitely not put that out, say no about it. Me and my wife have talked many times, and my family, my parents, and be like, hey, man, would you come back and win a third one? I'm like, man, yeah, I don't mind, but I definitely would have to sit there and think about it and go over with my kids and see what my future holds.
That's all the time we've got today. So that'll conclude today's media availability session with Kansas City Chiefs wide receiver Sammy Watkins. Sammy, we appreciate the time.
Yeah, thank you. Appreciate it.